Hello, this is RattlerMan again, coming to you. A friend of mine had just reminded me not too long ago, a few minutes ago, that this is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time, because if you remember, a couple of years ago I did one about lunch meat and different types of lunch meat, but I left out a lot of things. That there's a lot of different type lunch meats. It don't always have to be sliced lunch meat. There's one lunch meat I left off, one that we have around here in Arkansas called liver loaf. It's kind of like Brunswiger, but it's liver loaf, and it has this piece of lard all the way around it. And I used to love it as a kid. I don't know why, because kids usually don't want nothing to do with liver. But I used to think it was very good. If you had enough mayonnaise and lettuce and maybe a tomato or something on it, it was pretty good. But tonight's topic is going to be canned meats. You've got potted meat. It don't come in a pot, it comes in a can, so I don't really understand why it's called potted meat. Some of them refer to it as meat spread. It's kind of like poor man's pate. And you don't know what's in it. You can read the fine print and see a lot of different things, like there might be pig stomachs, pig snouts, ground up pig, well, I'm exaggerating on that. I don't know if there's really snouts in there or not. Grandpa always said they used everything on a hog except for the tail and the squeal. So they could be putting that stuff in there and not telling you, I don't know. But there's different brands of stuff. Potted meat, I've eaten a lot of it in my day, and I may regret it, but it's got me through many a camping trips, many a hay hauling, all kinds of outdoor stuff when you need to eat quick and you've got a deal of sardine crackers. There ain't nothing better than putting some potted meat on some soda crackers. And why, even old Carl Childers from Sling Blade, he liked it pretty well in that movie. And then I've peeled the label off the can because I don't want to get in any kind of trouble I'm not putting down their product, but everybody knows what's in this little can just by looking at it. Down here in the South, we call these Vienna sausage. That's the way we've always said it, even though it's pronounced Vienna sausage. We call them Viennas, and that's just the way it is. And sometimes they're made of chicken, pork. Some of them are 50% less fat. They'll have the Vienna, they'll have the light. They still taste the same. And they will get you through many a hunting trip, fishing trip. They're easy to carry. You can even take a lighter and heat them up, because one thing they have in common is all brands, if the temperature gets a little too cool, they gel, and that's kind of nasty. I thought when I was a kid and I was eating some one time, I got a hold of it, and it was kind of cool outside, and I opened them up and I thought they was running, because I'm like, why is all this gooey jelly all over it and it's clear? I'm like, this is nasty. But if you let them warm up a little bit, and they warm up good on the dash of a truck, like I said, you can take a cigarette lighter or something, or propane torch, and kind of heat them up a little bit and get them good to go. But yeah, they're a good choice to have out in the wilderness. You can even put them on a stick and roast them like a hot dog. I've even lined them up in a hot dog bun and eat them that way. I've eaten them with bread, I've eaten them with crackers. They're all different kinds of ways you can do it. And then there's this familiar size can here. This one don't have a label on it. But we all know what's in here. You may be surprised. But now, we're going to talk about the best brand that ever made this sort of deal. And I believe Hormel makes Spam. And Spam has been a good, it's been a good canned meat for many years, and you can slice it up, eat it like that, or you can fry it. And frying it really does something really good to it. It makes it taste good. You can roast it over a fire. You can put it on a barbecue grill. And then there's another brand called Treat, and it's made by Armour, the same people that make the best Vienna sausages that I just mentioned. I would say the Hormel Spam is better than the Treat, but the Treat tastes pretty good fried. I've eaten both of them, and I just happen to like Spam better, and most people I know like it. And it's really, they're really great. They're good. They're easy to do, but I just don't think, like I say, everything in moderation. If you eat this stuff every day and you eat too much of it, you're going to get a lot of this. That's the one thing that all of these mystery type meats that you really don't know what's in there, because but they tell you what's in there, so they let you know whether you're eating hog guts, cow guts, whatever. But the one thing that brings it all together and makes it taste, it kind of overrides, because I don't know if you'd want to eat that stuff without any salt, because it might be rather yuck. But this right here, and sometimes if you eat too much of it, you might as well just turn this thing up and drink it. Drink the salt. Just drink plenty of water when you eat these meats, and it'll help flush it all through you and balance it out. And if you eat a well-balanced diet, I'm sure none of it's not just going to kill you, but I don't suggest eating these canned meat products all the time and overdoing it, because that could cause some health problems. Just like if you was just going on a diet of eating nothing but cantaloupe or some kind of fruit and eat it all day, like try eating apples all day long for several days and overdoing it with them and see what happens. You'll get plenty of exercise. Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my canned meat video. There was a group back in the 60s that called themselves Canned Heat. Well, tonight I'm Canned Meat. The meat man from Arkansas. Potted meat man, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this video, and remember, eat your canned meat with pride and moderation. Don't overdo it. Thank you and good night, America. I love you.